Last Thursday, I sat down to write a function I have written 100 times. Simple data transformer function. And I just sat there, waiting for Copilot to suggest the first line. It did. I accepted it. And in that 3-second gap, I realized something I would been ignoring for a year. I'm not writing code anymore. I'm approving it. Just approving. Stack Overflow surveyed 49,000 developers in 2025. 84% of them use AI tools, but only 29% trust the accuracy of what they produce. More than half of professional developers use a tool daily they won't actually trust. That's not a technology problem, that's a relationship problem. And it's making us worse at our jobs. That's a real problem. Imposter syndrome. Imposter syndrome is doubting real skills. This is different. A study in 2026 showed 2000 working adults found people who accepted AI outputs without modification reported lower confidence in their own reasoning. Not that they were wrong, just that their thinking did not feel like theirs. I recognize that feeling. You probably do too, guys. So, when I started coding, every problem forced me to build a mental model, not just the answer, why it worked. That friction is where understanding got built. AI removes that friction. Productivity is getting up, time is getting saved, but when the friction appears, so does the repetition. And the repetition is how you build muscle memory. I am shipping faster, but I am thinking less, very less. So I used to spend 45 minutes tracing a bug through stack frames. Slow and annoying. But by the end, I understood the code base better than before the bug existed. Now, I paste the stack trace into Claude and ask what's wrong. Faster, much faster. But I am no longer building the map of how the system actually behaves. That's the real problem, guys. The more fluent AI gets, the harder it is to read its output. You know why? Because fluent code looks correct always. Right variable names compile also fine. But fluency is not about the correctness only. Why? Because I have caught myself approving PRs faster than I used to. Because my brain's bar for this looks good to me or LGTM got reset by weeks of accepting Copilot suggestions. The accepting the acceptance pattern is really contagious now. I'm more productive than 2 years ago. I ship faster, cover more ground, but I feel less certain about the code I am shipping right now, guys. I think those two things are directly related. When the output is not fully mine, the ownership is also not either. And ownership, understanding what I build and defending it, that's where confidence comes from. Not speed, it's all about the depth or the deep concept which I gain. I did not stop using AI, but I changed one rule. Before I prompt anything, I write my thinking first. Not the code, it's just my thinking. What am I trying to achieve here? What are the edge cases? What's my approach? Sounds like extra work, but it is. But it puts me back in the driver's seat before the AI gets involved. And that's really helpful, guys. When I could not write a clear prompt for a problem, it was almost always because I did not actually understand the problem. Not the AI's limitation. This is mine. Vague output is a mirror. The model reflects back the clarity that went in. So now, when my prompt is muddy, I treat it as a signal. I don't know this well enough before. So, what I did, I started treating AI generated code like code from junior developer I am responsible for. I read it, I questioned it, the logic, the edge cases, the assumptions. It made it without being asked. That one shift changed everything, guys. Now I am engaged in the output, not just routing it. So when something breaks, I know where to look. I am the engineer again, guys. So the best use I have found, not generating, but stress testing. I write my approach, explain my reasoning, and ask the AI to challenge me. Where does this break? What am I missing? That's not AI replacing thinking. That's AI as a sparring partner for thinking. The output is better and I can defend it because it came from a real decision at all. So Speed is not skill, guys. Shipping faster does not make you a better engineer. There is a version of developers today who will be fast, productive, and completely unable to understand about the systems they have built because they never had to. That concerns me. Not because AI is bad, because we are not honest about what we are trading away. That's a real problem. So, if you are senior now, you build your own instincts the hard way. Hours of debugging, breaking things, fixing them. That process is what made you dangerous. But juniors are learning to prompt, not to think only. Getting fast result. I'm not sure they are building the mental models or not. When AI gets something subtly wrong, who is going to catch it? They're not understanding it up. So the research that stuck with me, people who heavily relied on AI and accepted outputs without modifying them reported lower confidence in their own reasoning. The cost is not the quality of what you ship today, it's the quality of who you become over the next 5 years. I already said the same thing in my previous video as well, and that's a much harder thing to measure on a springboard. So, I'm not saying this the tools. That's stupid advice, and I don't believe it at all, guys. But use the AI on the stuff that does not need your brain. Protect the parts that do. The debugging, the design decisions, the hard problems where actually you have to think. Those moments are how you stay good. Not just employed, it's totally good. That is going to make a subtle difference, guys. So, every piece of AI generated code in your code base has your name on the commit. Every architectural decision made by prompting instead of thinking, it's yours. Every bug that slips through, yours to debug. The AI does not own the outcome now. You do. And if you want to own it confidently, guys, you have to stay in the work, not just above it. So that's all for today. Subscribe Decoded Engineer for more videos like this. Thank you.